Go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. All of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed.
Hello everyone and welcome to our first semi-final match of the night. We have Surge versus Sylla, the wolf versus the squid. Let's see who will win this semi-final and move on to the grand final and who will move on to the third place playoff. Alright, so looking through the teams, we do have Caliber, DOS, JD, Blade and Solaris for Surge, with with Rizraz, Scrivy, Mort, Kings and Cruz coming out for Sylla, using the sub of Cruz today, and they will be taking the laundry and supply room first for their defensive bomb for their first defensive bomb site. We are playing on Oregon for this semi-final. This should be an absolutely amazing match, guys. Let's get this on. Alright, as we wait for Rizraz to load, let's have a look through the lineups. We will have Ash, Glaz, Capital, Hobana, and a Blackbeard for the attack, and an Echo, Smoke. God damn it, I hate when it does that.
Defenders
Echo, Smoke, Bandit, Mirror, and a Rook coming out of Cruz for defense. And bear with me, guys, I might get the names mixed up of the Surge players, as they do have their tags on first, so all I can see is Sir of the lot of them. So if I am trying to make a deduction of a name out of an operator from the top screen, I may get it wrong, so just bear with me on that. At the moment, we do have Surge just going to drone out, see what they can find, just setting up their drones in places around entrance points. It does look like we're going to have a very heavy garage entrance point. Where we're doing through the setup here, we have a soft wall already, we have a half wall already banded in here, so I do expect to see a mirror go up on that. While we do see
recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers must locate
while we do
and
see
defuse the bomb.
hole in the wall there, I think that's a bugged mirror, as no other mirror has been placed. I think that's a bugged mirror on our behalf here. Alright, let's have a look at where Sylla's going to be sitting. King's just slowly destroying his wall here for the smoke. And Mort is still running around trying to put his bandits down. It will go onto the
Position device.
it will go onto the blue room. And yeah, there the mirror is, so it's just bugged. In the spectator view, we couldn't see it. Rizraz on this Echo, they are playing a double disruption comp out of Echo and Smoke. We will have to see how that can come into play, because that can be very, very hard to deal with as an attacking team. If you start running out of time and both disruption operators are up, it can be exceptionally hard to get the can be exceptionally hard to get the plant with that double disruption. As let's actually find out where Rizraz is going to sit his Yoko up. He's still actually currently holding it. He's waiting to see how he's looking at Mort through the wall here. Like, what are those hacks there, mate? You're looking at people through a wall. I want to see your MOS files now, Rizraz. And Caliber does actually jump into the top floor. Dos is already up into the attic. He sees the rotate hole through there, and he's going to be very cautious of it. So Caliber is just trying to take a couple of pot shots through the floor to the other side, which is the main tower. He will not see anyone as JD does push down on this Kappa tower there, and the hatch has already been popped here. He does try to look through the thing, and he does get actually flashed by Blade. It was flashed by Blade as they do push back through. He does drone down. He sees no one currently in the site. He will actually see Dos sitting up onto the mirror, and he sees Rizraz there. It was on his drone. He has thrown it out. Let's see if he does go back onto it. There he goes, and there's his drone. It is up into the corner, as we do have what I believe is, who is that? Solaris pushing in on this Blackbeard. Solaris is a very good player. A lot of teams tried to pick him up because he was a free agent. He did decide to go with Surge. So well done to Surge on picking him up, as Dos takes out Cruz there through the floor, as the smoke nade does come out to stop the push. We do have Mort takes out Blade though. In the back, he's not having any of it. He is trying to rotate through, and they're sending Caliber to deal with him. Mort versus Caliber, they both miss their shots and then goes away. As Kings does take out JD, but Solaris trades onto Scrivy. So now we are on a 3 versus 3 here. However, there's 15 seconds left, and Rizraz's disorientation might come out here, as both defensive operators are up. They're waiting for him to plant. He sees it going down. Solaris is going to plant. He is actually going to try and wait here. Disorientation is going to go down, and they are going to run out of time, as Dos does take out Kings, but it is going to be round 1 by the clock. And Sylla does pick it up there. Cool, calm, and collected. Just letting the Echo do his work as he runs out. A beautiful Echo play coming out, and that double disruption cop wins it for the round. As we are now 1-0 up to Sylla, and we are going to see Surge take their first defensive site, and it will be Laundry and Supply Room. As they will be running Jaeger, Mute, Smoke, and Mirror so far. As they're talking about what Solaris will run, and it will be Bandit for the defense, while we do have Buck, Habana, Ash, Sledge, and Thatcher coming out for Sylla.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, as they are in the basement as well, we see the barbed wire go down. We see the double barbed wire go to the exact same spot. A bit of a miscommunication there. We also see a barbed wire go in the corner behind the hampers, as Caliber also places down an ADS onto the floor. As we see the half wall go up on the supply closet there, so that will be a mirror wall, and we see Blade is going to reinforce the stair wall there, and I expect maybe his mirror going to it just a little while he does wait. There it goes down. He's going to place it standing. Normally you want to place it crouched because you have a better line of sight. And we do see the reinforcement onto the pillbox there, onto the blue bunker. And a couple of holes being placed by JD, a couple of footholds to see people come through. Meanwhile, at the hatch side of things, we see both hatches being reinforced in the meeting hall, and a hatch getting reinforced up into the lobby section, and no reinforcement onto the classroom there. So Caliber upstairs, he's already getting shot at by Moore, but he takes his head off. What a beautiful shot out of Caliber. Surge Dos also upstairs. Sorry guys, that's the thing from the people coming back on the outside. That's the issue of the tags going before the names there. I really don't like it. But my personal opinion aside, we do have Dos placing down a mute there, try and catch drones, and we do have the JD trying to push up, and he does hit the Habana hatch getting popped. He needs to be very careful he doesn't get taken out from that hatch. He does hit a nade go off. He does move away in case it was a flashbang. And looking up here, we do have Scrivy going to drone it. He does see JD on the stairs, so JD will need to back out a little bit here, as he does back out just a tad. Still enough that he can actually peek if he does see someone come through. Rizraz, though, going to actually peek. He might actually throw a nade down, I suspect. Surge can hear him, and sorry, JD can hear him, and he does take his head off with a very quick shot there, and that is the buck gone. He should have used his nade, but Scrivy takes out Solaris in reply. Now at 4 versus 3. We do have DOS upstairs though. This could come into play. And as I do believe Caliber's upstairs in the kitchen as well at the moment, so this might come into play as well if he doesn't get found. DOS taking a couple of pot shots down the lobby stairs there at Cruz. He doesn't hit him though. He's still taking shots, and he actually kills him as Cruz tries to peek him, and DOS will take him out. Scrivy trades back onto JD there. However, Kings goes down, and Caliber will pick that up with a knife kill. We are now all down to Scrivy here as he does jump out. He is going to try and take this diffuser. He flashbangs it out and takes it and runs back into garage. Throws another flashbang into the lobby section here. He's got Caliber on his flank in the kitchen, and he has one on the stairwell as well. How's he going to do this? He's got 50 seconds to do whatever he is going to do. He's used all his X-Cryroses, and he is going to run down the back stairs. Now, there is barbed wire here, and now Blade will see him. They know exactly where he is at this point. 40 seconds left, and he will jump back outside the building here. He is going to go for a construction push with all this said. Scrivy coming in. He sees the pushes, and he is just going to charge straight through, and Blade will miss his shots, and Scylla does take, Scrivy does take him out. He is going to try and plant, but fakes it, but DOS will kill him in reply, and that is Surge picking up round number 2 here, as he kills him through the wall. Oh, damn. What a shot. Knows exactly where he was, though, as he does clean him up. Scrivy hustles from Moss. After all that, tied up a 1-for-1. And we do see Scylla going to be taking kids and main dorm. As they did all manage to win the basement defense. So far, we have defenders winning every round so far. And we do have a Jaeger Smoke, Bandit Castle, and a Rook for this defense by Scylla of the upstairs hold. And for the attack, we will be seeing a Blackbeard, Havana, Thermite, and Glaz, and an Ash to round it out. Straight up, we see the castle wall going onto the terrace window there. We see rotate hole being made into attic as Cruz will run and reinforce the back there as he put down the armor. And we do see the double window getting castled, and we do see a single wall reinforced there with a impact nade being placed for the reinforcement. And finally, we do see the right window getting reinforced for their final castle barricade. So they're going to be, that to me says they're going to be staying further to the right here and leave the left for their own devices. This Scrivy will actually reinforce next to that other half
5 seconds left
and take out a couple more shots for his smoke. So Scrivy is going to be playing on B. This tells me we do see the reinforcement onto the main doors and a reinforcement wall past the rotate hole. Alright, so let's see how Surge do plan on pushing this. We see Caliber trying to go up straight away onto the garage roof there, and we'll go up onto the roof from that. You see the diffuser get popped, and DOS will pick it up as he will go for the run up. Now, to me, just putting the considerable resources they have onto tower, but Cruz takes out Caliber, and that is the Ash gone. The Roma Hunter is taken out, but you do have someone else with him. I do believe it's the Blackbeard. No, he is up there. He's up there. It must be Thermite. I don't know who else is out there I saw. They do look like they're going to go for a B push here, as yeah, you can see they are just going to take out all the windows, as we do have DOS dropping onto the lower stairwell. The Habana charge comes out onto the castle barricade there, which will take that out, and now both walls are open up onto B. They look like they want to do this B push. JD has jumped down. He's downed himself by falling off the roof. I don't know if he did this intentionally. He might have actually. As Blade will make sure he's okay before sending someone to pick him up. It doesn't look like I don't know who's going to pick him up. Solaris might pick him up, as they are waiting for someone to try and get him. Of course, they don't know he's been downed, I don't think. As the only person roaming right now is Kings, who's currently in the showers. He does run around into the mini tower here to see who he can find. Of course, though, we do have DOS currently shooting up into the attic through the floor to see what he can find. He doesn't see anything, though. Not managing to take anyone out there, as I do believe Cruz did manage to get out alive. Yeah, Cruz has rotated into the army. He has given up attic entirely now. But the thing is, they know where Surge is now, and they know Surge is going to try and do a B push here. If they can consolidate their forces, we do have JD trying to force a hole through with someone else there. I don't know. That was Blade. As JD now going to be droning up into the attic, making sure no one is here. Doesn't see anyone, and then puts his drone through into the main hall. Doesn't see anyone immediately. However, he did not drone out the attic, so they don't know they're there. Finally, Surge will use his final X-Chronos on the ball, while DOS does try to shoot it. The smoke grenade does come out, though, from the attack onto the back, and I do believe...
Bomb located by attackers.
Bandit has gone over
Defender
to the tower. He's going to peek around, and he
Defender
finds
has been
Solaris and takes him out. That's
15
the,
seconds to go.
I believe that was Blackbeard gone with 10 seconds left. But Sylla with an amazing defense, and Kinks comes out with a double kill with the flank from the mini tower. He sees one right there, but picks up a double kill all the way through it. And will take out the win for Sylla. We do see this defensive trend continue. And we will have now Surge back on the defense. They did win there downstairs, so that site does become locked, and it is going to be the kids' dorms and the main dorm as well. And we are going to see Jaeger, Rook, Smoke, Mirror coming out so far, with a Doc coming out for Solaris for Surge, and a Buck, Habana, Ash, Sledge, and Thatcher coming out for Sylla on their attack lineup. Sylla looking to take the advantage here by getting an attacking
Defenders,
win.
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And we'll have to see how Surge will actually set this defense up. As we will see the reinforcement on the back of the main dorms there, and we see a double reinforcement onto Armory by DOS. Meanwhile, we see a half reinforcement onto Attic. So far coming out of JD, it might be a full reinforcement. No, they do move away. It is only a half reinforcement so far. They might look like they leave it soft.
10 seconds to
As
go.
they do a double reinforcement onto kids' dorms there with a mirror. We'll have to see where the
5
second
seconds
mirror
left.
goes. Currently, and they're actually going to do a full reinforcement onto Attic there with no rotate holes.
Attackers are
And
moving
no
out to locate a
reinforcements
bomb
going
and defuse
downstairs
it.
either, actually, at the moment. So this is interesting to me. As DOS picks up Cruz with a very quick, no, that's Solaris. DOS was Rook with a very quick peek, and that is the Thatcher going down, as he is going to actually rotate down into the kitchen with Caliber here. As now a 4 versus 5. Sylla looking to try and he does actually shoot his own drone there. They shot their own team drone. Kind of interesting. And Scrively now going to be pushing up. Rizraz holding a very tight angle into the main entrance, trying to look for Caliber there. And the drone guards get taken out, so they know Caliber's downstairs, and they do have to hunt him now. However, Rizraz almost shoots out Mort through the floor. He does get tagged out by Caliber. Caliber does get tagged himself by a drone. They know exactly where he is, though, now. And they need to be very wary of him. And before they can do any more shenanigans through the floor, he doesn't seem to have a rotate hole, so he is stuck in kitchen at this point. And JD has taken out Scrivy now as well, as Morty's going to finally try and push in. King's trying to take out the Surge guys in the kitchen through the wall. Not going to find anything. JD takes out Mort. The attack has just fallen apart here. As Caliber in a fight with Rizraz. Rizraz just charges straight into him. And will down him and then knife him for the kill. It is now all up to Kings here. He's got 5 people to kill. The attack has just been completely destroyed. He does find DOS, he tags him out, and Caliber will actually shoot him out and pick him up. And that is a very dominant round coming out of Surge. A 5-0, not losing a single player there. And we are now tied up 2-2. As Sylla now on the defense, going back into the laundry and supply room, in which they had a very good defense against Surge in this. Surge now looking for an attack win to try and give themselves an advantage for the first time. And we do have an Echo, Smoke, Bandit, Mirror, and Rook coming out for Sylla. So they are going to play the exact same lineup as they did in the first one. Let's see if this Echo and Smoke will have the exact same impact they did in the first round. Double disruption comp, obviously very, very good, particularly as the clock runs down. If Sylla can waste the time of Surge and then use their disruption to stop the plant, they will win this round, which is what they did last time. And meanwhile, we do have a Blackbeard, Hibana, Thermite, Glaz, and Ash coming out for the attack of Surge. We do see the mirror being placed straight away as they are not scared of these Twitch drones anymore. And we will see Kings go and place his second second mirror down. Sorry. Cruz will actually reinforce a half wall there. The first wall through the entrance, and we see Kings reinforce half of the
5 seconds remaining.
pillbox there. As Mort will go and finish it off. Mirror, Kings finally picks up his armor. Rizbaz does place the shield. This is a very good shield. It means you can actually hold the defensive angle down here from this site and not be pushed from this hatch. We do see a reinforcement next to the hatch wall though. And we see a double reinforcement in the into the meeting hall, that's called. We do have Surge currently sitting on his drone in the tower. Sorry, that was Caliber on his drone in the tower. Looking to take that. Surge is going to be pushing in through the attic as well, through the tower, as he does meet up with Blade's drone. JD looking through meeting hall, finding not a lot going on right now, as Mort is the only one who is roaming, and he is actually in the tower. And he's actually on the base stairs, so he can go back down as well. Just a little bit of a lurk, making sure that they can't push him in. Meanwhile, we did see Solaris on his Blackbeard push in through above the construction entrance into rear tower. Doesn't find anyone. And Surge does push into the construction, the site construction door as well. Really finding no one of Sylla here, as they are on the, they are all on the basement. No one roaming at all. The camera does get taken out in rear stage, and now they know where they are. Whether they move from rear stage into, and JD takes out Cruz as which one was JD? The Thermite, as he did push down, finds that Rook and takes him out. As without, they do have a Hibana, as Thermite is going to be putting down the charge. I would put it on the wall, as that would blow out the wall. You do see that taken out there. They just need to shoot it to deal with it. As he just puts some shots into their body, puts some shots into the wall as well, not hitting anything. Solaris gets flashed by stun grenade and gets dropped in the hatch. They do smoke it out as well. They do have DOS above on his Glaz, looking to pick up anyone he can. It is JD with the diffuser on whoever I'm looking for. Sorry guys. And we do have Sylla being pushed in from the back as Mort does take out Blade there. Are they going to go for the plant? And he does go back onto his drone, but quickly gets shot and comes back off. JD still with the diffuser, not going for the plant just yet, as Mort takes out Caliber now, and there's now a 3-on-4 here, as that is King shooting for the floor. He finally gets down, but he is up onto the top, so he will be safe. He gets disorientated by the Echo drone. DOS is upstairs. They still haven't found this Echo drone, and Kings will actually take out Solaris there, as it is all up to DOS at this point, as I don't think he will be able to get JD down. DOS is going to drop from the hatch from below. They do hear him drop, and Mort will pick up DOS, but it was Solaris who downed JD there of all people, and he will get the TK credit for it, as Mort with a very nice hip fire onto the Glaz and takes him out. As we do have the defensive trend continuing now, with Sylla now 2-3 in the win. As we do see Surge now take the laundry supply room for the defense. We'll have to see how they will go. Sylla still looking to break this cycle. They do need this attacking win if they do wish to win. If they do wish to take it, sorry. And we will have Jaeger, Mute, Smoke, Bandit, and Mirror for the defense coming out of Surge. So no changes to their lineup at all. And for the attacking lineup out of Sylla, we do have a Buck, Hibana, Ash, Sledge, and Thatcher. So this is something new. They are running the Sledge and the Thatcher. And We do have the mirror going down on the right side wall this time, and the second mirror will go down on the stairwell wall. The foothills do come in from Surge again onto the kitchen,
5 seconds to go.
onto the construction hallway there. And we do see the reinforcements going on to the
Attackers have recovered their
toolbox
diffuser.
wall as
Attackers
well.
must locate
Surge
and
had a
defuse
very
the bomb.
dominant
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers have
Surge
recovered
had
the
a
bomb.
very dominant hold last time on the laundry supply room. They decimated the attack of Kings. Let's see if we do get this peak again. It did come out of, I believe it was JD. It doesn't look like he's going to do it this time. It does didn't do it either. So Cruz will make it into the map this time around. We do have more going on to the roof. He will come in from the top. They will clear top down. Just to make sure no one will be able to flank them. As he goes all through the top and doesn't see anyone. We do, however, have DOS is actually going onto the top here. Throws his C4 to pop a rotate hole into Attic. He needs to be very careful though, as there is 2 members of Sylla up the top there, and Rizraz and who else is with him? We did have Blade's in the basement, JD's in the basement. It is Caliber as well roaming. DOS getting shot at through the wall though. And the fight of the blind fire through the wall will continue. As he will go up to the very top of the tower here and actually drop down onto the beam and see what he can hold. Caliber holding a very tight angle through the sandbags there, trying to see who he can pick up at this point. Pardon me. Rizraz droning out, will jump up and we'll see Caliber behind the on the stage there behind the sandbags. Caliber still hasn't moved though, he is still sitting here. Looking at Mort through the wall at the moment, not taking any shots, sees the drone and takes it out. Surge still up the top here, waiting for someone to come down to him. And JD holding onside. He does get droned out by Scribby. The droning does continue. And they will pop a hole in the wall there.
Bomb located by
And Rizraz will come down the stairwell. Just see who he can find. He doesn't see anyone just there. The frag grenade does try to come out. He throws it straight up. The ADS deals with it. DOS takes out Kings, and that's the first kill of the round with 45 seconds left. And we do have Solaris holding a very tight angle onto here. Rizraz could be in a bit of trouble if he peeks this. He has 2 people watching him. JD pops the smoke with 35 seconds left. As DOS does take out Scrivy in the back as well. Now a 3 vs 4 here. 3 vs 5, sorry. DOS having a great roam. He's going to put pressure back on. He sees Rizraz, takes some shots, but runs out. However, Rizraz's reply does not hit him. DOS does reload and looks to push back on. He takes out the drone for he takes out the C4, sorry, the Claymore it is, for Caliber. Tries to push more into the classroom, takes him out, and Solaris does take out Surge. However, the plant does go down. However, Cruz will fall as the last remaining Sylla member, and Blade will get the defuse though. And just like that, the defense continues. Tied up 3-3 here. At this rate, if nothing changes, we will see Surge win this. We will see Surge win this if nothing else changes. If the defense keeps continuing, as they will be on the defense in the overtime. Alright, that reminds me, we should probably go through the frags at this point. We have DOS on 9-1 and 2, JD on 4-3 and 4, Caliber on 4-0 and 2, Blade on 0-1 and 4, and Solaris on 2-0 and 4. Meanwhile, on Sylla's side, we have 3-4 and 4 coming out of Scrivy, 5-0 and 3 coming out of Mort. Kings is on 4-0 and 4, Cruz on 3-0 and 5, while Rizraz is on 0-1 and 3. So we see a very heavy carry coming out of DOS. Coming out of Surge by the means of DOS, while we see a very balanced kill lineup coming out of Sylla. So they're all sharing the load, while DOS has everyone on the back. Now, Sylla, having successfully defended the basement, will take top 4 this time, and we are going to see a Jaeger, Smoke, Bandit, Castle, and Rook come out for the defensive lineup. So they're not going to change anything from the last time they defended this top side, which, why should they? They did successfully defend it quite well, actually. And we will have Buck, Glaz, Thermite, Habana, and Blackbeard coming out for the attack by Surge. We are going to see the exact same setup coming out of
Attackers
coming
recovered
out
the bomb
of
diffuser.
Scylla
Attackers
that they
objective
did
is to
last
locate a
time. We
bomb
see the
and
rotate
defuse
hole into the end there with a double, with a patented double reinforcement in the back there. With Cruz will sit there and try and hold it. We see Rizraz actually banditing the half wall from the main bedroom there. And you see the last 2 bandits being placed into the. Wait, 1, 2. Oh, it's an ADS, sorry, that's not a bandit. How's he got 5 bandits? But it is an ADS, my bad. As Mort does take out the drone there. Meanwhile, Surge will just continue their push to set up around them. Blade looking upstairs from the white van into the hatch. Solaris trying to get the camera through the floor, does not manage to find it, finally takes it out and does shoot through the door. Cruz going to be holding a very tight angle onto the main door there. He does see Caliber cross. We'll probably call it that someone crossed there. He probably doesn't know who that
Bomb
is.
located by attackers.
He's going to wait for Solaris to peek this in. He does see Solaris' gun keep peeking in the front there. And now he hears someone to his left. Solaris is going to get onto his drone. However, he does have someone to his left. I don't know who that is. It must be Caliber. Yeah. No, it wasn't Caliber. JD, get to top. We do actually see it is JD who is sitting on the wall there. And Cruz now holding a very tight angle. I don't know if they know who's there. But JD, the flashbang gets thrown in by Solaris. Cruz is getting pinched here. As I will have to see how Cruz will handle this pressure. As he is trying to hold a very tight angle. And Cruz tries to pre-fire him. JD fires back. No one hitting anything here. As they do tag out where Cruz is. He does not quite see JD there. But he will get picked up from the side by Solaris. As Blackbeard picking up the first kill there. And his shield is on there at this point. It is not a... it is just a glitch. But it's just a spectator glitch. And the Habana does come through now. As DOS has gone very low in all this. I'm not sure who he has fought to go low, but he has gone low. As Caliber does take out Mort. And now we are on a 3v5 here. Scrivy and Scrivy, Rizraz and Kings have a lot of work to do. Kings is actually downstairs as he does need to get a flank. As someone does throw a flashbang there for him. And Rizraz is currently sitting in the dorm hole. Gets thrown out. He rotates back into kids. They know he's there though. And JD now trying to get the plant. They need to be very cautious at this point. 15 seconds left. And Scrivy stops the plant successfully and backs out. And Rizraz does take out Solaris. However, Blade draws trade straight back onto Rizraz. It is now a 2 versus 3. But Kings takes out Blade and Scrivy will take out DOS. And that is the round going over to Sylla there. With a fantastic late defense roam coming out of the guys. They do manage to hold it. They stop the plant and keep stopping the plant. As we see this defensive win continue to come out here. And we are now on match point for Sylla. If they don't win this, it goes into overtime here. They need to win this round if they want to take this. This has been an absolutely amazing game so far. As we do have Jaeger, Rook, Smoke Bandit, and Mira coming out for Surge. And they will be defending the kids' dorms and main dorm hall. The upstairs section, as they did successfully in the basement.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
And
as many bombs
for
as they
Sylla,
can.
we do have Blackbeard, Habana, Ash, Sledge, and Thatcher coming out for their attack. And
Attackers
it will
have
be,
located a bomb.
this is an absolutely must-win round for both teams here. Surge need to win it if they wish to stay in the game, and Sylla need to win it if they are going to take out the game before it runs into overtime. And for their setup, we're going to see the double reinforcement onto Armory there, and we see DOS take out the window. I think that does mean DOS might actually look to spawn peek here. We see the full reinforcement coming onto Anchor as well. And we see the door get popped by DOS as well. DOS is actually, it looks like he's going to pop the,
objective is to defuse a bomb.
he does go to double knock it out here of the classroom window as he does roam. No spawn peaks coming out so far. Caliber does roam straight down into the basement. That was going to be holding an angle into the construction tunnel. Not finding anyone. Blade holding a front door. And he does get droned out, but Rizraz takes out DOS as the peak does get denied. That's a great start for Sylla. That's exactly what they want, running into a must-win attack when no one has won an attack round yet. We do have JD trying to take out the drones very unsuccessfully, as Blade does manage to take out, I believe that was Scrimby's drone, and turns around and looks the other way. Solaris is still holding upstairs, going to be this anchor, JD anchoring the other side as well through the mirror. We do have Caliber currently sitting on the cameras from downstairs. Needs to try and get a flank, however, there's still 2 minutes left. He needs to be a bit more patient, I think, in regards to his roam. He's got time to play here, and his anchors aren't exactly under attack yet. So, I think he should absolutely try and hide himself at this point. He is holding the camera angle, and JD holding a very tight angle onto Mort, as Mort does just drone up and tries to look for JD. He sees JD. JD takes out the drone, and Mort tries to pre-fire him and does not see anything. He actually hasn't taken out the drone there yet. He's not going to look around. He takes out the barbed wire, and he throws a flashbang, and JD gets completely flashed. He doesn't shoot, and he actually takes out Mort there as Mort waits to try and waits for the flashbang to run out. And he does try and get shot by Scrivy, but Rizraz will take him out finally as that Blackbeard. And he tries to put some shots through the other side as well. Caliber now and probably needs to start thinking about coming back to help his team, as he is running through the basement. And Cruz takes out Blade. It is now a 2-on-4 here. So Solaris has a lot of work to do. From this anchoring side. He needs to not pick Scrivy there as the Blackbeard. Caliber needs to get some work done. Rizraz, though, does take out Caliber. It is now all down to Solaris. He's got 4 people to fight, and he is now very low, being shot from all angles here. And Scrivy is going for the plant. He downs Kings, and he will shotgun him to death. He needs to reload his Vector. It does come. He does throw his C4. He blows it, but does not stop anything. He has 3 left to fight here. He is under attack. Sylla know exactly where he is, and Scrivy is back on his window, which means he needs to deal with Scrivy if he wants to get the diffuser. He tries to pre-fire it, but Rizraz on the window. Sorry, we'll take it out, and that is game, guys. Sylla finally gets an attack together, and they do finally take it out. And the final score there will be 5-3. As an intense game does come out, decided by a single attack round. As we do look through the kills, we have DOS on 9, JD on 5, Caliber on 5, Blade on 1, and Solaris on 4, while we do have Scrivy on 5, Mort on 5, Rizraz on 6, Cruz on 4, and Kings on 5 as well. Alright guys, I want to thank you for watching. We'll have the grand final very shortly, as let's just have a look at the bracket and see if the other game's done yet to tell you what's going on. Yep, so Corvidae 5-0 Tactical Frisbees. So we will have Corvidae versus Sylla for this match. And Corvidae versus Sylla. And we will have Surge versus Tactical Frisbees in the 3rd place playoff. I will be hosting the finals for this. And I'll catch you guys soon when this is all set up.
Take on me because
Hello everyone and welcome to our Cyber Gamer Cup final for tonight. We have an absolute classic happening for you guys here, and PD has dropped. Alright guys, we'll be back very shortly.
Alright guys, so it's one up to us. You do a left, we can Tonight I'm gonna play glad, and you guys are gonna love it. You what, bitch? Bring it!
attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Barricaded.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion.
All is reinforced.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Loading man.
Going live.
Activating drone. Lights out.
A bomb has been located. Seconds to go. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left.
Oh god, guys, this was muted. I am so sorry. Holy crap. I can't believe that. Holy crap. I'm so sorry. What a fail. I was doing awesome commentary all the way around that and you didn't hear it. Jesus Christ. No wonder why you guys weren't talking in chat. Anyway, moving on after that. That's embarrassing. We do have Sylla now on the defense. They are going to take the upstairs defensive site as well. We do have Bandit, Pulse, Rook, Mirror, and Smoke on the defense, where we do have Buck, Blackbeard. I think that was Hibana.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
Yeah,
by
so it was
attackers.
Buck, Blackbeard, Sledge, Hibana, and Ash for the attack. And as I was saying before, guys, Corvidae is actually undefeated in the Cyber Gamer Cups currently. Sylla are looking to dethrone them and make them get their first loss of the Cyber Gamer Cup. Meanwhile, Corvidate looking to hold on to that. And we do have the mirror walls going up onto the first wall there facing in the storage room. King's reinforcing one wall there, and he will reinforce the second into the basement.
5 seconds to go. Attackers have recovered
And,
their diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
We do have Crew's going to be reinforcing the back wall there. Scrivy poking a couple of holes in the door as he does barricade that up. He's actually also going to barricade the wall into the he's going to barricade the wall into the main entrance there and take that out as well. Scrivy sitting on his drone in Cigar Lounge. Barricaded off, he will be unable to get help from his team if he so requires it. And let's have a look how Corvidate will be pushing this. We already have PD up on the roof looking for the push. Or we do have Wildman currently in the dining room entrance here. Takes out the camera. Is currently looking for Mort, who is roaming. Mort is taking a lot of damage here, and he will fight with Wildman and take him out. Lusty as well now is looking to deal in. He's being droned out by 2 drones here, getting consistently pinged out. Looking for Lusty. As he takes Lusty out as well with a headshot. Mort, under the pressure of these drones, just ignores them and wins the firefight versus Lusty. And PD bust out from the wall there, certainly putting a lot of pressure onto him here. He's taken a fair bit of damage, but he's taken out 2 people. He's done his job as a roamer really well at this point. PD now is going to be pushing into the windows to look for him instead. And Rock as well was droning out for him. He just charges straight in. Mort has dropped. I don't think they quite know where he is at this point either, as they are droning out for each other. They do see, I think they saw Scribby on the red stairs there. Fnatic slowly pushing up. A couple of pre-fires come down. They do see him walk away, so they know exactly where he is at this point, and they will Hibana out the hatch. As Rock almost picks up Scribby there. Scribby was trying to take out the X-Pyrosis. The smoke does go down. As he's going to nade out all the barbed wire here. The first one does go down, but the smoke does go down, but it catches the door and he gets out of there. Fnatic still up on the roof. Will actually go and try and go down to the white stairs here. Cruz is on the A windows. It is. Cruz is right below him. It doesn't know this yet. They do pop one mirror. As PD is currently on the white stairs pushing through. He's got to be hurt on this barbed wire at the moment. Yes, Rizraz does down him and will finally pick him up. We have 30 seconds left. Rock jumps in and he takes out Cruz. Meanwhile, Rizraz will trade back onto Rock. Fnatic does take out Rizraz though. An absolute chain. Fnatic flashes himself. He does have the diffuser though. He is going to plant it after he waits for the flashbang to come out. He fakes it and Scrivy will clean him up. And the defenders win round 2. And we do have round number 3 here. We do have Corvidate going onto the defense again, and they do have to take Fireplace and Meeting Hall as they did successfully win their upstairs defense, and they are going to have Valkyrie, Bandit, Smoke Mirror, and Jaeger for their hold. Meanwhile, we are going to have Sledge, Ash, Thatcher, Capital, and Hibana coming out of Sylla for their attack. And so far, 2 rounds have gone past, 2 defensive wins. We'll have to see if this trend keeps continuing, or if Sylla can take an attacking round of Corvidate and get their lead happening. Let's see how Corvidate do plan on setting this up. We see a full reinforcement onto the white stair wall of the dining room there, of the meeting. I think it's called meeting room. And we see both right walls of the trainer room get reinforced. I expect Fnatic will put a mirror on this one here, and then probably a mirror over here. I do expect this hatch to be blown out as well. Lusty is actually going to be reinforcing into the hallway as well of dining room. As a shield does go up for Fnatic, and he does place it. Let's see if they are playing upstairs as well. Yes, they are. They have the red stairwell reinforced upstairs, and nothing going on upstairs. They are actually going to reinforce the hatch above, I believe that's above meeting. It's above reading. And where's this second second black mirror going. Yes, it is going to go onto the white stairs. As we move over to Sylla, we already have Kings on the roof here, looking for any black eyes that he can find. He doesn't see it, and he misses the sledge, and then he finally gets it on his second swing. And Mort just pre-firing through, making sure no one is there. The EMP does go down. I don't know if it was banded. It must have been.
Clear.
Changing max.
Knock, knock.
And we have Rizraz taking out the mining room window, and he's going to peek through it here. Lusty's through a wall there, and he can't see it. Rock's currently sitting behind the mirror shield. He might be able to take him out if he's not careful. On this smoke, he is playing the disruption operator. Lusty takes out Rizraz, and that is the Capital gone from the window as Lusty does peek it. King's still trying to peek through up top. As Mort will actually join them up on the roof. Cruz as well, looking through the skylight. And Scrivy is going to drone from them all. He is also on the roof. PD has dropped out of the game. Corvidae cannot have another host, so they've already used their first. He does need to rejoin at this rate. And Lusty now looking to peek this out. He is looking to peek out through the hatch to see who he can find. This is a very nice angle as PD does return now. Oh, he did see Mort's head. He does not take the shot. Oh, that was absolutely close there. Fnatic is going to push through. Is going to sit on his cameras here. He sees Mort running around. Lusty trying to trade some shots through him for the floor. Mort is going to drop the core. Is come out, but Lusty doesn't react in time, and Mort does take him out with a nice headshot. That was a nice 3D view we got of that, actually. It's rare we get a camera view of a fight. Cruz is going to... He's still looking through this top floor as Kings takes out Rock with a nade. Mort takes out Wildman as well. It is now a 4-on-1 at this point. Fnatic all alone on the meeting room bomb site here. Mort is going to push in. They drone him out. He knows exactly where he is. They try to pre-fire him. Fnatic takes him out as he tries to drop shot him, but Kings will get the flank and take Fnatic out. And Sylla take the lead with the first attack win of this map. As Sylla now take the advantage 2-1 over Corvidae. I want to reiterate here, Corvidae have never lost a CG Cup. They have won every single one so far, and Sylla have now taken the advantage over them. Sure, it's early, but this is something that Corvidae will not be feeling very comfortable with. And we do have Sylla now on the defense of the fireplace hall and mining room as well, as they did successful defend their top floor. In the second round, and we are going to be seeing a Smoke Jaeger Rook, that is a Kavira, and a Bandit for the defense. We don't see the Kavira very often. Meanwhile, we will have a Buck, Ash, Sledge, Habana, and Blackbeard. Sorry, I just went totally blank. And a Blackbeard as well for the attack. Corvidae looking to get this attacking round to even it up. They cannot let Sylla win this and take the advantage even further. We are going to be seeing some upstairs reinforcements go down by Mort. Mort loves his Kavira. As we see a full reinforcement on the side here. We are missing a mirror, so they traded the mirror of Corvidae's defense out for the Kavira. As Mort is going to be sitting in the top floor here, just trying to make sure that Corvidae, try to get some pressure on Corvidae. If they know, now the important thing about Kavira here is she is a time waster, right? Kavira is not necessarily here to get the interrogations. She is here for the threat of interrogations. You use Kavira to waste the time of the attacking team, as they do need to find her and they do need to deal with her. Because the threat of an interrogation on someone, particularly as the game moves on, is something you cannot let happen. So they do need to deal with her. And they will need to find it. We do have Lusty on the window of the cocktail lounge at the moment, as we do have lots of drones coming through. Have they found him yet? Lusty is on his drone. They do find Kings up the top there. As Lusty takes a bit of damage from Kings there. Kings takes nothing in reply. He does throw a stun grenade as he is going to jump in. He only has 11 rounds in his chamber. But Kings does decide to back out. We do have 3 people on the top here. Scrivy has taken a bit of damage as well. He is currently sitting in the cigar shop. And we do have Mort still in this cigar room, in this cigar lounge. But Rock takes out Scrivy. I think that was through the wall. As they do drop into hatch, as Kings goes down as well. Mort feeling very uncomfortable right now, but I don't know if they sees him. Lusty does finally kill Kings. As they do hear him go out, he is going to push out onto Rock. He gets flanked though. He doesn't kill Rock as Wildman takes him out via the flank. But Rock manages to live on a slither of health, and that is the Habana.
Bomb located by
Being finally taken out. They see Rizraz through the floor. Wildman does not take any shots, however they do know he is on site at this point. Cruz is on the thing, is in sight, and PD will take him out with his Blackbeard. Is now all down to Rizraz here, as this has been a very dominant attack by Corday. They've dealt with these roamers one by one. Wildman drops and hits Rizraz in the face and kills him for it. And it is now tied up again, 3-3, 2-2. Yeah, 2-2. As right now, this has been a very interesting game. Typically, Sylla have a history of losing 5-3 to Corvidae. We'll have to see if that continues, but right now, tied up 2-2, as we do see the Bar Cocktail defense come out of Corvidae again. I will expect them to win this, as both parties did win this defense last time. We do have Jaeger currently being hovered. I will start from the other side, as Wildman can't make up his mind. We have Bandit, Mira, Jaeger coming out for Rock, Pulse and Castle coming out for Wildman. Meanwhile, we have Sledge, Ash, Thatcher, Habana, and Twitch coming out for Sylla. Again, I expect Corvidae to win this round going in, as history dictates the top defensive site will be won by the defenders, and the train will be won by the attackers. So, Wildman is going to be castling up the white stairs window straight off the bat. Meanwhile, Fnatic will put down a half wall with a shield. He will mirror the opposite side of the
bomb located by attackers.
He will mirror the A-facing side of the cold room there, the storage room I think it's called. Meanwhile, Wildman will reinforce
10 seconds remaining.
a similar
Attackers
hatch there,
have
and
located a
Fnatic will
bomb.
put down a wall to cover it, and I expect that
5
back
seconds to go.
to be reinforced. Meanwhile, a hatch,
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
shield goes down with a castle barricade, and the mirror goes down in the storage wall. Meanwhile, we see Fnatic taking out the wall there with a little bit of a hole there. Meanwhile, just coming up to the 15-second mark, we have Cruz leaving site. Mort is already on site on this Ash in the basement, in the kitchen, fearing no one right now, as he does jump back out. Cruz going up to the top floor, Rizraz peeking in through the kitchen, finding no one, and Scrivy currently droning out up the red stairs as well on his way. He did pass someone in the train and did not spot him though. We spotted him with our wall hacks. And we'll go into the cigar lounge here. Find no one behind the wall there, cigar lounge. He will find some Castle actually in the cigar lounge finally, as he does tag him out. The Castle will take out the drones. That is Wildman on Castle, of course. Probably feeling very exposed. We have Lusty peeking up the red stairs right now, looking through a very small hole there. Rock on this A site, watching the drop, making sure no one drops, making sure no one is silly enough to drop down the sky hatch. Meanwhile, a Twitch drone does take out the first mirror there. He's now going to be very worried, looking for this Twitch drone again. He does find it and takes it out. The Twitch drone will not take out the second mirror. Meanwhile, Rizraz does go straight back onto his drone. I think he did see the foot there of Rock. Will not take him out. Takes a pot shot and does not hit him. Meanwhile, Mort takes out Lusty. And that's the first kill of the game, and that's the pulse out of it. Rock finally walks away, realizing he's getting shot as he does get tagged into the foot. We'll back up slightly. Gonna hold an angle onto red here. As we do just see Cruz drop his drone down from the top floor. Wildman holding a very tight angle on in the cigar lounge. Fnatic shooting through the wall, using this mirror wall to his advantage. He does see the Blackbeard. He does need to take him out. He is still very concerned of a Twitch drone, as I don't know if they're taking both out. Cruz back on drones. 45 seconds left here at this point. Fnatic takes out Scrivy. The Ash does come out. He sees him, and Mort takes him out finally. with the assistance of his red hairs. Meanwhile, Kings has been taken very low. He does look through the hatch, throws a nade into the into both corners of the train room there, making sure no one's going to shoot him from below. Is anyone actually below? No, no one is below. Currently a 4 vs 3 in favor of Sylla. However, they are running out of time. 20 seconds left. Cruz peeks Rock and takes him out before Rock even fires. Kings is the one with the diffuser here, and he is currently sitting on. Cruz drops. He has the diffuser, but Mort pushes through and takes out Wildman and PD, while PD does trade back onto Rizraz for the win. They don't even try to get the plant there. They go for the kills. I'm not even sure why the diffuser dropped into site. I'm not even sure why the sledge does drop. And we do have Sylla retake the lead as they take an attack on the favored bomb site of both teams. Meanwhile, we will see Sylla defend the bar and cocktail lounge again. And we are going to see an IQ coming out of Wildman, Ash, Sledge, Habana, and a Blackbeard for Corvidae. Meanwhile, we have Bandit, Pulse, Rook, Mirror, and Smoke coming out of Sylla for their lineup. And the IQ is something interesting, taking it to try and deal with this Pulse. As a Pulse has been run fairly often on this map, and they are going to take the IQ as an adaptation to deal with it. Meanwhile, we see Sylla just going about their normal setup. I don't think anything will change from the last time they defended the upstairs. And rotate holes being put on while we do see the half reinforcements going onto the walls again. Nothing new coming out for them. Standard reinforcements, the exact same setup they've been doing every single round. No Twitch being run from Corvidae. They haven't run it yet, so we do see Riz on this mirror putting up the mirrors straight off the bat. And we do see a full reinforcement onto the onto the cold room wall there. He does put his mirror wall down. For those of you who don't know, you actually need to take out that broom. You need to shoot it, then you can place the shield in the doorway. I don't know what that shield is for exactly, as you can be shot through the roof. I think the second mirror, where is he going to put this? Riz, have you already placed it, mate? He has not, and he is going to put it onto the left side wall there as well. I don't know if they meant to fully reinforce them or not, but they have. Alright, with 30 seconds left, let's have a look at where Corvidae are. We have Wildman on this IQ, this new pick of IQ, running the 552. He is downstairs, taking out all the cameras, making sure that they have no vision. Lusty rotates around to the A site windows very slowly. Rock is droning out mining and fireplace at the moment, and Fnatic finally leaves the spawn side as he was droning out himself as well, and PD was draining out for himself and jumps into mining because he knows it is clear. Fnatic going to the roof right now. Wildman jumps out the bottom of the dining room and goes straight up to the roof, as well as we do now have the majority of Corvidae on the roof. Rock still droning out. Still running through the main floor. He sees the barbed wire. Fnatic draining out upstairs, seeing no one on this A side, which is very unusual. Someone usually does sit there. PD coming up the red stairs, chaining a couple of shots with Scrivy. He throws flashbangs. Another smoke comes out. It doesn't get either Rock or PD though, as PD throws a couple of stuns in to fight off Scrivy. And Scrivy tries to peek in here, and he needs to be very careful. The last smoke grenade does come out as PD brings out the Deagle and runs away. However, Scrivy does go down, and Wildman takes him out from, I believe, upstairs through the hatch. Wildman now on his drones. He finds the King. No, Wildman takes him out from a far window there. What an angle. That's quite a cross. Meanwhile, Lusty from the roof. They know where Rizraz is, and they are trying to deal with him, not finding him. Rock going through into the finally comes down into the Scar Lamp, trying to hold the angle on the Kings. He knows where he is, tags him up, but Kings gets away with barely any life left, and he does take down PD as well. Look at that, just a sliver. Must be on like 1 HP. What a crazy getaway, and he drops down into reading right now, as Mort is with him downstairs as well. Trying to look out to find where they can find where Corvidae goes. Currently a 4 vs 4 with 30 seconds left. The health advantage lies with Corvidae at this point. Wildman looks like he's going to drop while he gets Lusty to drain out for him. And he looks like he's going to drop. 20 seconds left. Fnatic with the diffuser. They look like they're both going to drop here. Flashbang does come out. Corvidae. Rock takes out Rizraz, and that is the mirror gone as they do push in, as they are on site now. Fnatic trying to get the plant. He gets stopped by Mort underneath. and that is that
5 seconds to
C4
go.
coming through.
Attackers
We do
will
see
cover the
Rock picks up the diffuser. Lusty does take out Cruz, and they do look like they're running out of time. The plant is currently coming down by Rock. It is behind the bar. Kings is currently downstairs. Mort has a 1v3 to fight here. Lusty kills PD with the team killers now a 1 vs 2. I don't know how that happened. And so Mort has 2 of them to find. Wildman and Lusty, arguably 2 of the best fraggers on Corvidae right now. As he gets taken out, finally, by Lusty. As a very tense moment there. Wildman just peeks out, sees his head, and takes him. And that is the round going over to Corvidae. Currently tied up 3-3. Let's have a look through these scores. We have Mort on 9-1 and 4, Kings on 4-1 and 3, Scrivy on 1-1-4, Rizraz on 2-2 and 4, Cruz on 1-0 and 4. Meanwhile, we have a Rock on 3-5 and 4, Fnatic on 4-0 and 4, Wildman on 5-1 and 3, Lusty on 6-1 and 3, with PD on 2-2 and 2. So we see a much greater, much more even distribution of kills on Corvidae. Meanwhile, Sylla currently getting hard carried by Mort right now. I do want to see the rest of the team sort of step up into Corvidae right now. If they are going to win this, they do need to act as a team. They can't rely on Mort to keep getting these kills. Meanwhile, Fnatic, having lost the last defensive round, are going to go back up to the upstairs section here. And they're just going to go on with their normal reinforcements. So for the attack, we are going to see a Hibana, Twitch, Thatcher, Ash, and Sledge coming out for Sylla. Meanwhile, Corvidae will be running and a Valkyrie, Pulse, Smoke, Mira, and Frost coming out of PD. Something new we haven't seen yet at all. We haven't seen a loophole at all. Sorry, a loophole. Sorry, looking at chat. We haven't seen a Frost at all come out in this tournament so far. And PD rocking the first one, and he's going to put the first trap up the top of this stairwell there. And let's find out where the rest of these traps are. He's already placed the second. He places the third in the plant stop in the corner. Wildman takes out Scrivy with a spawn peek, and he walks away. And Scrivy, not a good start. That is the Hibana gone, and they don't have a Thermite, so that is their full breaching power taken away from them in this round. Wildman's cam does go out onto the Christmas tree there. And throws his second cam out. Wildman peeking with only throwing 1 cam out. That's pretty dangerous. Could have lost the utility there. And Mort and I think that was Kings above him. No, that was Cruz above him. Do go onto the roof. Meanwhile, Kings is already onto the roof. He's taken out the top hatch there. Rizraz goes for the A site window. PD feeling the pressure there now. Going to be very tight on that window, sitting right next to, in between the 2 windows. Fnatic holding strong on, looking onto the cigar lounge, waiting for them to pop. Meanwhile, Lusty sitting on the other side of the reinforced red drop hatch wall, the red stair wall, should I say. Rock in the currently sitting in the back storeroom as well. So we have Kings popping down into the windows. He might sledge these out if he doesn't go too far. He sees that the door is open, but he needs to be very careful. He sledges into the train room, into the meeting room, sorry, and will jump his way in. They have a minute 25 left, so about half the match has gone by. And they haven't managed to get in the building just yet. Kings is the first one in. He's going to hold a very tight angle. Probably looking for Lusty here on this pulse. Lusty does find Mort as he walks in, but Mort takes him out as Lusty didn't trade over from his scanner in time.
A bomb has been located.
That is very unfortunate, and that is the reading, and that is the sorry, pulse being taken out. Not tied up 4-4. Rock is also taking some damage from somewhere. Mort pops his breaching charge. I'm not sure where that was from. Mort, however, still taking a lot of damage. You must have Rock taking damage from the window, I think. Wildman still sitting in the cigar lounge, and the attackers do drop their fizzer as they do push in. Mort tries to push up the white stairs here, trading a couple of shots with what I believe was Fnatic. Kings throws a frag grenade. Let's see how this handles it. And he steps straight on the frost trap, and Fnatic takes him out. That frost trap does come in handy there. Mort probably feeling very silly walking straight into it. As Rock looking to stall Kings on this sledge, still trying to come up the wall. Still trying to come up the stairwell. He walks his way up. He knows Fnatic's there. Fnatic peeks and pre-fires. Drop shots, however, everyone misses. Fnatic does go down. He doesn't go for the hammer kill. He pulls out his SMG 11 mil. Wildman does take out Rizraz. Cruz takes out Wildman in reply though, and Rock has taken out Cruz. We are all down to Kings here, and he has 2 people. He does not have the diffuser, and that is round going over as they run out the clock. And that is Corvidae picking up the defensive win as they now go 4-3 up. We do have Corvidae now on match point. If they do win this attack, they do win the game, and they will continue their tradition of winning cups. And they will continue the tradition of sylla having 5-3. Meanwhile, we see a Bandit, Pulse, Rook, Jaeger, and Smoke coming out for sylla on their must-win round of the bar and cocktail defense. Meanwhile, for Corvidae's a must-win attack, we do have Blackbeard, Habana, Sledge, Ash, and IQ coming out again for a while, man.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So, we'll have to see what sylla does as an adaptation. They're keeping the exact same defensive ops as they always have. We'll have to see if they do anything differently or if they look to change anything that might catch Corvidae off guard. But we are going to see the exact same reinforcements come down, except we're going to see Cruz set up a shield in this corner here. I'm not sure what that's supposed to do. He does decide to pop it back out and instead places it directly onto the wall. And other than that, we see a full set of reinforcements on the Cigar Lounge walls there.
5 seconds remaining.
Literally blocked off Cigar Lounge walls entirely. Normally you would have half reinforcement, but they aren't running the mirror, so they have no reason to set it up, I guess. And we see no reinforcements being placed onto the window there, onto the soft wall there, sorry. And yeah, and we'll find Mort currently upstairs going to shoot out the bottom of these windows. Trying to attempt to do a bust out, I guess. Cruz is sitting into the cocktail lounge entrance currently. We do have Rizraz taking his armor and shooting all the alcohol. Rizraz obviously not a fan of alcohol right now. And Scrivy holding into the Cigar Lounge. Meanwhile, about a minute has passed, 45 seconds, sorry, has passed at this point, almost a minute now. And PG will jump into the mining room. We have Fnatic currently, he did drone up and he will now join his team onto the roof by the looks of it, or maybe watch, yeah, he's going to go to the roof here, I think. Rock now drones onto the roof and he will hit out that, he will smack out the hatch. And Lusty's through running out. He sees Scrivy there on the smoke, so they know exactly where Scrivy is. Wildman sitting on these windows, making himself quite a nuisance. As Lusty does shoot down some barbed wire with his ass charges from the top. Rock sees a smoke grenade, comes out and just pieces back out into the window. Trying to look to see who he can find. He sees the shield there, doesn't quite take it. Fnatic still droning out. He finds Mort there on the pulse. Mort will back out. Scrivy takes out PT on the side, I think. Yeah, on the wall there. PT has that Blackbeard, so that's a lot of utility gone. We do have an invisible shotgun coming out of Scrivy. He does reload, the bullets go nowhere. Cruz currently still holding his tight angle. Lusty's been taken very low as he is taking fights. Meanwhile, we did just see Scrivy drop, so Rock turns around to deal with his back. Wildman on the front there, in the side. We do have Kings taking out Fnatic. Kings takes out Wildman with a double kill. It is all down to Rock and Lusty here. And Lusty finally takes out Kings. His reign of terror is gone. And they do need to get this diffuser very quickly. He's going to drop. He's going to down himself. Oh my god. He is 1 health. That's going to be devastating. So he's going to try and run back up here to try and down himself. Scrivy is back in this side. Scrivy will peek out and down him. And sylla will win round number 8. And we are on overtime, people. 4-4 now. This is absolutely amazing. sylla breaks their 5-3 curse as we go into overtime right now. and we do see Sylla on the on the defense, sorry, for this. Having a look through the kills right now, we do have Mort on 10, 1, and 5, Kings on 8, 1, and 4, Scrivy on 3, 2, and 5, Cruz on 2, 0, and 5, and Rizraz on 2, 2, and 7. Meanwhile, we have Wildman on 7, 1, and 5, Rock on 4, 5, and 5, Lusty on 7, 1, and 5, Fanatic on 5, 0, and 6, and PD on 2, 3, and 3. You got to remember, PD did drop, so any of his kills did go with him at that point. So we are now in overtime, so everything resets as we are tied 4-4. It is now
Attackers
first to
need to
6.
locate and defuse bombs.
And we do see Scrivy take the upstairs defense again, and we will have Smoke, Jaeger, Rook, Pulse, and Bandit for the defense, and we will have Buck, Ash, Sledge, Habana, and Glaz coming out for Corvidae. This is the first Glaz I think we've seen in all map, actually. PD running back to his Glaz roots. He loves his Glaz. And Wildman back on this Buck. We'll have to see what he can do. So they have dropped, I believe it was Thatcher. They were running.
5 seconds remaining.
And Cruz putting back up the shield. I do believe they're going to go for the
Attackers
exact same
will cover the
defensive setup they did last time.
Attackers'
It worked
objective
well.
is to locate
And
a bomb.
why shouldn't they? As we will have to see how this Glaz will come into play. Wildman sprints straight to the building and goes to the roof. Lusty as well goes straight onto the roof, as well as I believe that is Rock going right next to him. PD himself is going to go up the half wall and then finally up the full wall. He is going to sit onto the dining room, onto the window there for. But he can't, of course, get over there, so he's going to go to the roof and have to go down. Meanwhile, all 5 of Corday are currently on the roof, and Rock does go into the side there, and he's going to take out the shield to deal with it. I'm not sure what his plan is to go from there, as no one's there, and King's taking out PD. The glass has gone straight off the bat. Not very impactful there. We're probably hoping for a bit more from it, as is probably PD's signature operator at this point. As they do drop the diffuser onto the roof, as they want to make sure it doesn't go anywhere useless, as they did see Scrivy drop, as Lusty did drop. I'm not sure if he meant to drop there, as he does try to pre-fire Scrivy. Scrivy does make his way into the train room, though, not having any hint of that.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
As Cruz and Mort are going to try and hold the white stairs here. Cruz on this, Mort on this pole, sorry, looking to try and get people through the windows. He does get taken out by Lusty. Meanwhile, Rock takes out Rizraz in reply. He does try to pre-fire onto, I'm not sure who that is there. That is Kings. Kings is on his camera, though, making sure who we can find. We see Wildman get into the site. They do find Kings there, as Kings now gets shot through the wall. Wildman takes him out in the back, as they are in sight now, as there's now only 2 left for Wildman. Picks up Cruz, and now there is only 1 left, just up to Scrivy here. However, the diffuser is currently on the roof. Lusty does try to go get it at this point. He will probably try and drop the hatch. Scrivy finds Fanatic and downs him, will not kill him. Leave him as he is. Meanwhile, Lusty runs in and will clean him up. And that is the first round of overtime going to Corvidae. Now 5-4 to Corvidae, as they put themselves on the match point again. Alright, we do have Corvidae on match point now, so it is a must-win round for both teams again. So, we are going to be seeing Sylla on the attack, and they will have Sledge, Ash, Thatcher, Twitch, and Habana for the attack. And for the defense of the Bar and Cocktail Lounge for Corvidae, we will have Jaeger, Pulse, Smoke, Mirror, and Bandit to round out the composition. Corvidae looking to pick this one up again, looking to continue their undefeated streak in the Cyber Gamer Cups. Sylla looking to end it. And we see Corvidae doing their standard setup again, having no deviation on their setup. We will have to see how this goes. Making rotated holes. These the mirrors haven't gone down just yet out of Fanatic.
5 seconds
He
remaining.
finally puts his first one down again, and it will be on the inside wall facing white stairs.
Attackers have recovered
And he
their diffuser.
will
Attackers are
probably put
moving
it
out to
down.
locate a bomb and defuse it.
I'm not sure where he's going to put it here, actually. He might turn it. Alright, he's still got both of his reinforcements. So it will go on the, both mirrors are going to be on the, in the stock room here. The mirror will go out to protect him. However, that is too close. He will not be able to peek out of it. As he is going to have to move the mirror if he does want to get away. There it goes, and he will finally move it. Moving on to Sylla's attack. Kings goes through and takes out the hatch instantly. They see no one on the white stairs. He does try to pre-fire it. Mort pushing into bakery. Takes out the camera. Make sure no one is going to know he is here. Cruz goes onto the roof. Meanwhile, Rizraz is already up the roof. Throws his Twitch drone down. This is his secondary drone. He messes it up, so he goes and picks it up and will throw it again. Finally, he does not get the fall. Holy shit. He finally picks it up and it goes down. He is going to try and look and pick up these mirrors right now. Looking to see if he can find Fnatic. He sees the first mirror. And he tries and goes for the second. Does not get it. He runs out of Twitch drones. Both mirrors stay up. Fnatic is going to be very happy about that as he does manage to keep both of them. Mort looking to push up red stairs here. Meanwhile, Cruz is still droning out and it is the second wall. He moves into mining. Rizraz holding a very tight angle here, looking to see if he can find anyone. Is he looking to see if he can find Rock there, actually? But Rock is on the other side. Scrivy draining out as well. We'll move into reading room. Find nothing and no one. Mort finally in the, on the second, makes his way on the second floor and finds no one again. Wildman sitting in the corner of the cigar and the cigar lounge, sitting just below the, floor. We do have
Attackers have
Velocity
located a bomb.
currently sitting in the cigar lounge as well, behind the behind the full wall that you can't shoot through. On his drone, he gets drained out by Screaming. He does take it out though. Rock sitting in the cold room right now. Fnatic getting shot through the hatch there, and nothing coming of it. Him just moving away, making sure he can't get peeked out. PD on the white stairs. This is going to cover it. No one, of course, pushing it. And that is Wildman taking out Scrivy. However, Rizraz trades straight back onto Wildman. We have Kings now droning up white stairs. Mort is going to hot breach by the looks of it. No, he will not. Yes, he will hot breach. We see Mort hot breaching straight into the room. They do get control. He does try to pre-fire onto the mirror that has been popped. He doesn't take. No one tries to peek it though. As he does run in, he's going to try and find Fnatic. He finds him. They both pre-fire each other, but miss everything. He does try to be careful on the rock. And he, Kings takes out Lusty there, and he's nice. Mort gets the knife on Fnatic. PD does take out Kings. Meanwhile, Mort moves in and takes out Rock.
10 seconds left.
And he finds Rusty, and Mort takes it out. We are tied 5-5 here, guys. This is an absolute close game with an absolute monster of a push by Mort. That was phenomenal. Mort with a nice quick 3k at the end there. What a crazy round. Moving into the final round here, guys. All tied up 5-5. We are moving into the exact final round here. It all comes down to this. The best of 5. And we see Sylla taking the bar and cocktail lounge for the defense. Looking at the scores, we do have Mort on 13-1-6, Kings on 10-1-6, Scrivy on 3-3-7, Rizraz on 3-3-8, and Cruz on 2-0-6. Meanwhile, we have Wildman on 10-1-6, Rock on 5-6-6, Alusty on 9-2-6, Fnatic on 5-0-7, PD on 3-3-5. Guys, this is absolutely incredible. All down to this. Are Sylla about to break the curse? Sylla are about to end Corviday's winning streak. Will Corviday continue their dominance? It is all down to this. Sylla looking to break the curse and breaking Corviday's confidence in the same time. And we are going to see the upstairs defense go this time as well. We will see a Smoke, Jaeger, Rook, Pulse, and Bandit for the final defense. While for the final attack, we will have Wildman on a fuse here. Lusty on his Ash, Rock on his Sledge, Fnatic onto Havana, and PV back on his Glaz. We do see both Russian attack operators in this on this attack. And we'll have to see how the Russians handle it. How will they go? The Russian brothers looking to deal with it. And the exact same defenders coming out of Sylla as last time. They didn't do it. They didn't manage to defend it. However, the time before they did successfully defend it. And having no mirror, they are going to fully reinforce the cigar lounge walls again. We do see Scrivy is actually going to block in his attack, and he does actually double hit it there. and this time he doesn't go for the barricade there. He does shoot the hatch to make his great getaway again. He's done that 3 times now. This is absolutely amazing, guys. We'll have to see what Wildman chooses to do on this fuse. We haven't seen a fuse yet, and let's just follow him and see how he's going to place it. Apparently he's already placed one. He's already used one entirely. He places his second there and pops it off into the cigar lounge. I don't think anyone's there, and he will pick up no one. He goes onto his drone, which is down the bottom of the white stairs. Lusty's still on the roof as well. Will actually go down into the window. He will smack it out, and it does actually go straight away, so that will be telling for him. As he sees the, he again sees the hatch, and he goes for the drone. No one is behind the shield, however, he does see Kings in the back corner there. Will he breach it? Will he breach it and try to use the shield? He tries and goes for Kings. Kings actually gets around and he hits Lusty. Takes his head off, and the first kill of the game goes over to Sylla. Kings, though, goes really low as PT does take out Scrimpy in reply. That Glass finally does come to fruition as they get the first kill. We have Fuse. Wildman on this fuse. He does actually down Kings there. He doesn't know he's downed, I don't think, and Kings manages to get away. Meanwhile, Wildman does take a couple of pot shots out of Mort. So he goes back onto the roof. He still has a fuse charge here. He can use it. As Rock takes out Kings. Now that is the down bandit finally gets killed. We see Wildman failing to do the trick. He will actually have to go up all the way around and go to the top. We have Mort on this pulse currently looking through the, currently trying to hold sight. We have Rock who's actually already inside. He's in the cigar lounge, peeking white stairs, trying to look to see who will come up white stairs. Cruz, though, peeks him, and Cruz takes his head off, and now it is a 3-on-3 now. Mort has taken about half his health as well. He's downstairs. He does get droned and knows where he is. PT takes out Rizraz, though. Fnatic inside. PT trying to fight Cruz. He runs out of ammo and has to go back into the cold room. We have 25 seconds left. Fnatic looks like he's going to try and plant. Mort goes back onto his pillars there. He knows all 3 of them are there. Wildman takes out Cruz. It is now all down to Mort. If he can, he has to try and kill them, but PT will solidify the win for Corvidae as they take it 6-5 and continue their winning streak in the CG Cups. What a fantastic game this was. Holy shit, right down to the end, an absolute nail-biter, and Corvidae do manage to take it 6-5. That is an incredible game, guys. That is what finals are all about. That is what it is about. There is your final score screen, guys. I don't have the time to go through it, as I will have to transfer into the end screen, but what an amazing match. I do want to thank you all for watching, guys. What an absolutely incredible game. What an incredible cup this was. If you missed anything, go back and watch the VODs. All the games casted were absolutely amazing. And I've been AM Flea, guys, and I want to thank you for watching our cup, and congratulations to Corvidae for continuing their win streak.
myself away, away, away. I caused myself away, away. I caused myself forgetting who I am, forgetting where I'm coming from. I caused myself away, away, away. I caused myself away, away.
Sleep till I come home. Dream of something sweet. I won't be there soon to wake you so discreet.